What's up, everybody? Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We got to do it. We got to make a video on clearing the vaults. I haven't decided what name we're gonna do it, but if you clicked on this this video, it's because you're like me and you're tired of having your vault completely full of champions that you don't know if you're ever going to use it again. But guys, disclaimer, time out. If you do this, don't blame me, right? So this is just what I'm going to do. If you want to follow me, that's fine. But we're going to go over why we're going to do this, all right? So everybody knows that the vault is limited to 300 unless you want to spend a lot of silver and a lot of gems to extend it. But it's probably full with a lot of rares. Like if you're like me, you have all these rares saved up over the years that you don't know if you're ever going to use them again. Bunch of voids, epics, and obviously you got all your leveled up guys all the way at the top. All right, so first off, why are we saving these rares? The reason is because there is a thing going on a couple months ago, if not a year ago, on using them for fusion events. Now, what we've noticed, a part of the fusions, is we get champions, mostly new champions, that we have to gather when it comes to tournaments, events, whatever it may be. We have to level them up, we have to get epics, and then once the epics, we use them to fuse into a legendary. Now, the last time, looked it up, the last time we had a old school fusion was 7/30/2020. When I'm making this video, it is now February 16th, 2021. Okay, every single other fusion / new event, like the fragment event, the fragment summons, this is new to the game. You get fragments based off, doing events, stuff like that. Krayla was one, this was another one. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these were fragment events, which I think are easier. It's a lot easier to get. Everybody's kind of on the same page. You don't have to level up champions. You save resources, all the fun stuff, right? So we've had all that. Krayla was like one of the first ones. Now, since then, it's all been new champions. I remember the big release of all the champions coming in. It was new champions that we had to gather up with tournaments and all that stuff to finally fusion to the legendary that we get, all right? So what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna go over why we're making this decision. We're going to go through each champion in rare status, and we're going to decide which we're going to use as food and which we're going to keep in our vault and save up some space. So guys, let's get into it. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're almost at 500. We're doing account takeovers, and we're talking a lot in streaming. So this is what we saw recently. There's only 4 new rare champions, and what they did was we have to get 4 of each of them. Now, I don't know if you remember Skull-Lord Valgal. There was 16 of the same champion we had to get to fuse them. 16 rares that we had to fuse into 4 of the same epics like you see here to then get the Skull-Lord Valgal, which was the legendary. So what they did here was it's 4 new champions, but they're all rares, and we have to do it 4 times in a row with the same epics. So now what I'm doing now is I already have 1 epic from one of the summoning things. We're about to get a second one from another summoning event this weekend. So that'll be 2, that'll be almost 50% of what I have to do in 2 events. So that's just an example. If you're gonna go this route, if you're middle to end game player and you don't have a problem getting these fusions, 100% this is what I would do. 100%, no doubt. I would do what I'm about to do right now. If you're newer and you're hesitant, it's completely up to you. Again, disclaimer, don't blame me. This is what I'm doing. If you like it, follow me, do it. But if you don't have a problem getting these fusions, 100% keep it. I don't want, in the future, like if you're watching this a year or 2 years from now and they brought back the old school fusion, I might delete the video, I don't know. But I would definitely use up the space that I have in my vault to actually level up my champions, because I have so many 3 stars that I have literally been sitting there for months and months and months that literally are just collecting dust. There's no point to keep them in the vault. So that was the example of why we can do it. All right, so there's always going to be stuff coming up. All right, so let's get into it. So we're going to go into our vault. I cleared out some space in my main thing, so I have an extra like 130 odd space in here. So we're going to go through the vault, and we're just going to take out all the rares that we know aren't leveled up and we're probably not going to use. All right, so we're going to keep every epic, because again, you never know when an epic's going to be good, and it's harder to get an epic than a rare. All the legendaries, obviously always keep all the legendaries, but all of the rares, voids, I would keep for now, because we haven't gone through the voids. Voids are harder to get. I would actually take out the ones that you can fuse now. You can actually fuse him. You can fuse, where is it, her, right? There's 2 things that you can actually fuse with him, so we'll take those out. This guy, hopefully you'll never have to use him again, but all the ones that we can use in fusions, I'm going to take out, because we're probably never going to have to use them ever again. So we're going to take those out, keep all these other rares. Some of them are new, right? So we'll keep those for now, but every single one that's not a void, we are taking out. So let's see how many we have. There's the counter down there. So we're at 13 right there. We're just going to pick all of them. This might be a longer video, but if you guys are looking at these and you have these rares, at least you'll know which ones you should keep and which ones you shouldn't keep. Because there are some videos out there that make these rares very, very good. They might be good in the Doom Tower, so that's kind of why we're going through them. Because if they're good in the Doom Tower, could be good in the Doom Tower, I'm going to keep them. If they're not good, or I don't want to make a video, or you guys are like, this guy, you're never going to use them, we're just going to get rid of them. All right, so we're going to go through all these. We're at 66, so we have 66 freed up space in our vault just from all these rares. All right, so let's put them in our main stack, and let's go through them. All right, so let's start all the way at the top. We have these voids, which again, we're probably just going to fuse because they're all in a fusion already. So let's get into this one we need for the summon. So we're not going to get rid of that guy, but this guy. Okay, so Bannerlord. And again, we're just going to quickly go through anything. We don't see anything. 30% crit damage. I'm looking for like almost like unkillable or anything like crazy like that. Increase crit damage on all allies for 2 turns if this attack is critical. Not bad, but it's a weaker crit. All right, so we're getting rid of this guy. So we're going to get rid of that guy. Romancer. Attacks one of me 2 times. Looking for shields too. That might be good because Metal Shaper came out of nowhere. That guy's good for this guy's a new guy. Looks pretty cool. Block cooldowns. 25% chance to block cooldowns. Attacks one enemy. 40% chance to stun debuff for 1 turn. Targets under any debuffs. That's not that good. Continuous heal. Block buff. So 15% continuous heal on all allies for 2 turns. Block buff on the target. Nope. Okay, so getting rid of that guy. We're going to be pretty harsh today, all right? So heal reduction. Weaken, block cooldown, nope. Beast Wrestler, stun, attacks one enemy 2 times, 20% chance to stun, no increased chance. Enemies killed, cannot be revived. This isn't bad. So block revive. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. That's not bad. If you don't have a block champion, you can keep this guy. That's pretty cool. Increases damage inflicted by 50% on the first hit of each enemy. That's not bad. He could probably nuke some people down. Increased crit rate in arena battles. Okay, so this guy I would keep. If you're new in the game and you don't have a block revive champion, keep this guy. If you don't have like an Armiger or anything, keep that guy. We're gonna get rid of him though. This dude, Magistry, he's old. He's been in the game forever. Plus the revive and death, reflect damage. So not bad for the Fire Knight. We're not keeping him. Wretch. Used to be good way back when, had the heal reduction. It's crazy because all these champions way back then, like this guy used to be good, right? Now he's not so good. Actually, heal burn if you don't have anybody for the Frost Spider, but I wouldn't really level him up to 60. This guy, what do we got? Attacks all enemies, lower weaken, and what is this? Decrease damage taken by this champion by 30% of 30 HP drops. Okay, not bad. Getting rid of. This guy's older. So this isn't bad. 100% chance to decrease the target's turn meter by 50%. Could be good for removes all debuffs from all allies. Yeah, this guy isn't bad. Older champion again, but not bad. We're gonna get rid of him. Gladiator, getting rid of. I already know he stinks. Slayer, attacks all enemies. Stun, 5% poison debuff has 100% chance placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Attacks 1 enemy. That'd be cool if it was an AOE. Nope. Getting rid of. This guy, Blood Painter. Turn me by all eyes except the shame by 20%, please. Nope. Getting rid of. Hurler. I'm looking for like stuff that would be good for the Doom Tower. 25% chance to increase defense. Randomly fills the turn meter by 30%. Nope. Attacks when he puts the target skills on cooldown. It's like a single target cooldown skill on a 5-turn cooldown. Nope, getting rid of that guy. Bog Walker, I heard this guy was good. Attacks on enemies, place 30 allies. Okay, so nope, not good. We're getting rid of him. Ironclad. I used to use this guy in Faction Wars, so not bad. When healed, will attack all enemies inflicted damage proportional surplus heal. Damage inflicted equal to 50%. So basically, anytime this guy gets healed, he's going to attack all enemies. So pretty unique, like pretty cool. I don't know if we can use him late game though. Attacks one enemy has 25% chance to play. So heal reduction, not bad. Removes one random debuff places. Okay, so not bad. Pretty cool. But we're going to get rid of him. We're only in the reds. This guy places a stun debuff for 1 turn. Attacks 2 times at random each. Has a 60% chance of placing a bomb debuff for 3 turns. So not good. We're working on bomb team, but that's not going to be our guy. This guy's newer. Starting for attacks one enemy, 75% chance of placing 60. So increased or decreased defense. This isn't bad, but it's only 1 enemy. You can book it up a lot, but we're gonna get rid of that guy. This girl's also newer. I think she was in the fusion before. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of her. This guy's good. So if you don't have a AoE decreased attack, you can use this guy instead of War Maiden, but War Maiden obviously is a lot better. So this guy I would keep if you are middle to newer game, because again, he could be good. Except 3-hitter, great for Fire Knight. I know he's a weak affinity, but 3-hitter, attack, crit rate, and grants an extra turn, so that's good. And then attacks all enemies. So again, this guy's a pretty good champion. So keep that guy if you are middle to early game. Counterattack grants an extra turn, not bad. Right, so getting rid of that guy. Myrmidon, I remember looking at this guy for Bannerlords, so he's not bad. 50% ally protection buff on allies, place a 15% continued heals buff on this. So he's not bad with the Faction Wars. So I would keep this guy if you're focused on Bannerlord Faction Wars, because he does provide decreased attack AoE, a provoke, and ally protect. Yeah, so he's not bad. Myrmidon, not bad. This guy, keep this guy, Coffin Smasher. Yep, we're gonna keep Coffin Smasher. He has, I can't even see when I click on that. So Coffin Smasher. He's got the HP burn for the Doom Tower. Decreases enemy or damage enemy inflicts with AoE attacks by 5%. 50% to apply 50, 60, 75% chance to apply HP burn debuff for 2 turns. So again, ice, the ice dude, the ice spider, and a 3-hitter A1. So again, this guy's gonna be worth to keep. So he's good. If you don't have the fire legendary that you can get from 3v3 this guy, if you don't have this guy, keep this guy. If you do have that legendary, get rid of him. This guy, no, and nope, getting rid of that guy. This guy, Grumbler, I think I used him for a little bit. Ally protect and defense, but I would get rid of him. This girl, 50% chance, placing 25% decreased attack. Continuous heal on ally, just 1 ally. Shield, 4-turn, 3-turn cooldown. It's a Veil. Places shield buff on this champion. You get 20. Nope, 2-turn, get rid of. Look at all these skills. Oh my god. Attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of removing 1 random buff from each target. That's not bad. Plays a 50% increased speed, crit rate on allies for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. And revives, this is probably a new person, revives a random ally with 25% HP, block damage buff on them for 1 turn whenever Harrier kills an enemy. All right, we're getting rid of her. Yep, getting rid of her. Who else? We got this girl. Decrease turn meter by 20%. Attacks one enemy. All right, get rid of her. Oh man, this is sad but fun at the same time. Block buffs. Getting rid of him. Witness me. Attack one enemy. 15% chance of placing extra hit. Nope. And this one places block debuff on all allies for 1 turn, places shield equal to 30% of this champion's max HP on all allies for 2 turns, 6/5 4-turn cooldown. Not good enough. Nope, so I would get rid of Witness. Pounder, what do you got? Freeze attacks one enemy, 75% chance, up to 100% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. If the target has a freeze debuff, has a 25% chance of placing it on another enemy. Defense-based champion, 4-turn, 3-turn cooldown. Increases the resistance of all allies by 15% for each active buff on this champion. Okay. Starts with 30 resistance. We're gonna get rid of this guy. Yep, getting rid of him. This dude, Gator. Alright, increased attack, removes all debuffs from all allies. 3-turn cooldown, 22% magic. Alright, so not good. No res, no nothing, I would get rid of him. Grandmaster. 1 enemy 3 times. Okay, not bad. Decrease attack, 1 enemy. Attacks 1 enemy. Alright, so nope, get rid of. Magus used to be good. 25% chance, 25, so up to a, 25 up to a 35, 45, 50% chance to stun for 1 turn. 100% chance placing a poison debuff on all enemies for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. And attacks all enemies, then heals this champion. The amount by which the champion is healed is equal to the damage inflicted, 6/5 4-turn. So this chick isn't bad. It's places, so if that was attack, that would be better. But attacks all enemies. She has a speed in arena, so if you're newer and you need her for arena speed, definitely do that. Then you can kind of use this. Yeah, I mean, not bad, right? Not bad. If you're newer, definitely keep her in your vault. But for now, for me, we're going to get rid of her. This girl, nothing crazy. Getting rid of. Marked. Marked is a tricky one because she could be really good. You can actually use her in a lot of places. Places block buffs, that's mainly it. Places block buff on a 3-turn cooldown on all allies for 1 turn. And 60% increased defense on all allies for 2 turns. So good for like clan boss, good for dungeons, maybe Doom Tower. Attacks all enemies, places 25% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. Also very, Faction Wars, that's where she was used. So she was used actually in Faction Wars a lot if you need Barbarians help. And then also brings a 30% decrease. So keep her, she's very good. If you need her, like if you need her for Faction Wars, keep her. I would keep her if you haven't done Faction Wars Barbarian yet. And Faction Curse by 15, yeah, so keep her. If you haven't done it, I've done it. So we're going to get rid of her, but again, this is the one that you're going to want to keep if you haven't done the Faction Wars yet. Chopper places a stun debuff for 1 turn if the target's current HP is lower than the champion's current HP. 2-turn cooldown, that's pretty cool. Attacks one enemies, remove 2 random buffs from the target. That's also really cool. 6/5 4-turn cooldown. Accuracy in arena battles by 40. Okay, so not bad. Speed, that's crazy. Speed debuff. Alright, so if you haven't done what's it called? Faction Wars for Orcs, you can keep this guy. Arena. Yeah, I guess that's it. So nothing crazy, but he does provide a stun, like just places a stun. And he's an HP, no, he's attack guy. Never mind, get rid of it. If he's an HP champion, keep him, but he's not. Get rid of him. Sorry, where did we end off? We're at the blue still. All right, here we go. So we got this guy. We're ending. We're almost getting to the greens. Death Chancer. Type 1 enemy places a shield buff on the champion for 2 turns. The value of shield is equal to 20% of the damage inflicted. Places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns. The value of the shield is equal to 20% of the damage inflicted. Alright, so nope, not good. She, I heard, was pretty good because of this. Places shield, 5 turn cooldown. So if you need help with the scarab and you can't get a shield, she could give you shield equal to her HP, which is always good. But you need to make it really fast, so you need another shield guy. So if you have 2 shield guys, you're able to do it with her. But if you already have like a miscreated monster or a metal shaper, don't need her. All right, so get rid of her. Judge is really special. He's fun. Attacks all enemies twice, so great with the stun set. Attacks all enemies twice. Fills turn meter by 10% for each critical hit. So basically, like, if you're facing a team of 5, that's what, 50% twice. So it's almost like granting an extra turn. But this is what's crazy, the passive. So I would definitely keep Judge. I'm actually going to keep Judge now because he's such a fun rare. So we're going to keep Judge. There you go. Judge is going back in the vault. I think we can play around with Judge. I think Stu did a video with him one time. All right, then we got the crossbow man. You see him everywhere. We're probably going to get rid of him. That's only a 50% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. 50%, 50, 60, 75% chance of placing a stun on a 5-turn cooldown though. So we get rid of him. Banshee. Attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing removing buff. Attacks 2 times at random. Alright, so we're getting rid of her. 15% chance and getting rid of him. Headsman, is he new? I think he's new. He was in the last fusion. Fear, hero reduction. Yep, getting rid of him. This girl, no, this isn't Big Seeker. Decreased speed. That's only a 20% chance of placing So this could be good for any of the Doom Tower bosses that you need to decrease speed. Like let's say you don't have a Sile, but I'm sure you have a Sile. Turn meter by 20%. So she's all about turn meter and decreased speed, 75%. So she's another one you should probably keep for the Ice Spider or the Doom Tower. So if you're kind of newer to the Doom Tower, you don't have a lot of epics, keep her. Because she's going to bring the HP burn for the Ice Spider, 100% chance. And decrease turn meter by 30% or 20% on a 3-turn cooldown, and decrease speed by 30% chance decrease speed. All right, so she's another one you're going to want to keep for the Doom Tower if you're still newer to the game. Soulbound Boyer has a AoE, so I'm going to put her back in because I know there's a lot of videos on her where she could be good. She could be used as a tank. She could do a lot of damage. So Steel Boyer is going to be another one that we're going to keep back into the vaults. All right, this is fun. So we cleared like 60 people out of our vault. All right, we're in the greens now. So this guy, what do we got? Inflicts additional damage. All right, so shield. Places shield buff on this champion equal 20% of their max HP for 3 turns. Grants an extra turn. So he just places a shield buff on a 4-turn cooldown. Not great. All right, get rid of that guy. This guy I think is good. Plays a provoke 2 turns. Plays an increased crit rate on all allies for 2 turns and increased crit damage on allies for 2 turns. When attacked, heals all allies equal to the amount of damage taken. Does not work against boss 3. So this is a 1-turn cooldown. Attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing provoke debuff. Revives a random ally with full HP when this champion is killed. What? 6. It's a 5-turn cooldown. So what can you do with this guy? Revives a random ally. Can you use this guy anywhere? I mean, if you haven't finished Dwarves, he might be unique. Campaign. I mean, pretty funny in campaign. Faction, well, yeah, so I would keep this guy because he seems pretty cool. Like being able to heal randomly every turn and then provokes and... Yeah, keep this guy. Keep this guy for Faction Wars. If you haven't done Faction Wars Dwarves, which most of us probably haven't, keep that guy. Master Butcher, one of them. Just keep one of them. Then we got Crimson Slayer. Sleep. 70% chance decreasing the target's turn meter by 50%. Fills the turn meter equal to... Wow. Okay, so that's pretty good. So this chick is great for Fire Knight. She's got 1,200 reviews. So attacks 3 times at random, so the Fire Knight. Each hit is a 30% chance placing sleep debuff, which doesn't really matter. But 3 times. And then this one, attacks one enemy, has a 70% chance up to 100% chance decreasing the turn meter by 50% and fills this champion's turn meter equal to 50%. Aura is 17 Crips and attacks all enemies, has an 80 up to 100% chance placing heal reduction, which again is good for the faction Fire Knight. So this chick could be good for Fire Knight if you need help with the Fire Knight. Let's say you haven't got a Cold Heart yet. She might be good to level up to 50 and kind of make her fast with accuracy, and she probably would be good for you. Routing Mage, I think we're already going to get rid of. Yep. Marquise. Attacks all enemies 30%. I used to deals extra damage. Yes, I used to actually use her in the very, very, very beginning, but not anymore. So get rid of her. Wanderer. 10%. Nope. Nope. We're gonna 20. All right, yeah. So we get rid of him. This guy I think could be good. Grappler. 2 times each is 50% chance placing poison. Plays a shield buff on all allies by 20% of their HP and 15%. So 4 turn cooldown. So again, if you need another thing for another shield for Scarab King, you can use this guy, but I probably wouldn't. So yeah, we'll get rid of that guy. Maiden. Is she good? No. Get rid of her. Flesh Heater. On each critical hit, decrease target's turn meter by 15%. So 30%. Getting rid of Slasher. Places a 15% and a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns. The value shield proportional to this champion's defense and crit damage grants an extra turn. 3 turn cooldown for that. Getting rid of Judicator. Attack says so he has an extra 30% crit damage. It's pretty cool. 4 turn cooldown though. Blood Raid. So attacks one enemy 3 times, has a 25% chance of granting an extra turn, 35% chance on a 3 turn cooldown. It's pretty cool. Maybe Relentless would be cool with her. So Fire Knight. Okay, so another champion with Fire Knight, potentially. Nothing really crazy, just heal reduction. So another Fire Knight champion if you need a Fire Knight champion. This guy, Chandler. Heal reduction. 50% chance, 50, 60, 75% chance of stun. Alright, so an early game arena. Plays 30% increased speed and fills turn meter of all allies by 15%. 654 turn cooldown, but again, if you need this for arena, early game arena champion right here, Chandler. Halberdier. Ignore shield and block damage buffs. Increases crit damage by 40%. What? 25% chance placing a weakened debuff. Will ignore shield and block damage buffs on a 3 turn cooldown. Shield and block damage buffs. And he gets just an extra 30% crit, 40% crit damage. So So I wonder how much you can actually do with this guy. He's a attack-based champion. All right, we're gonna get rid of this guy. Siegebreaker, we got 2 left. So Siegebreaker, 1 enemy 2 times, block cooldowns, increase crit rate on this champion by 2 turns, then attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of decreasing target by 30% of attacks critical. That's not bad. That's an early game arena nuke right there. So 30% increased crit rate, which is cool. Then attacks all enemies and decreases their turn meter by 30% if it's critical, which most of the time it's going to be critical. 4 turn cooldown. So this is a 50% chance, 50, 60, 75% chance of decreasing the turn meter by 30%. That honestly is not bad. Really slow though. At level 1, he's a 90. Hopefully he gets faster in speed, but not bad for early game arena. So if you're early game arena, this could be potential starting off. Again, I don't know, not crazy. This chick is actually pretty fun. She's got the ally attacks one enemy 3 times, 30% poisons. This is great for clan boss. I actually used her early in the clan boss, and she attacks one enemy 2 times, or with 2 random allies. Allies join the attack, use their default skills. So this is on a 6, 5, 4 turn cooldown. Crit rate in arena. Yeah, so she's not bad early game. Like look at what review she has, but she's not bad early game. So she's pretty cool if you want to keep if you're early on. Now in the account, not really good. So there you go. We just went through 60 some champions really quick. It's not really quick, it's been 30 minutes. But those are the champions that we would probably keep / get rid of. Again, all the voids I would keep, just in case. Get rid of the ones that you can make now, because you can make 2 voids. But keep all of your epics. You can get rid of duplicates if you want, but we kept some duplicates here, like 2 seers. Get rid of literally everything else. Look, so we got rid of almost everything. The only thing we kept was her, this guy, and the voids. And again, specifically, if you pay attention to the guys, only if you're using them for faction wars, I would keep them. Everything else though, guys, just do it. If you're middle to late game, you have no problem with the fusions. I literally am doing it now. Now I have 60 more 3 stars to level up. So I'm probably going to be able to level up like 4 or 5 more 60s because of this. Like, there's just so many champions now that I have to level up to 3-star and basically just get rid of. Let me go over real quick some champions that I have in my vault that are rares that if you have, you definitely want to keep. So Void, Frozen Banshee, obviously. Kale I still have because they're level 60s. Zephyr Sniper, keep her. Obviously keep 1 or 2 Armigers. Who else do we have? We have him for Faction Wars, very good. Him AoE attacker. Him Faction Wars with Skull-Lord, so you can use him with Skull-Lord. Her, very, very good rare. Very good rare, the Dwarf. Very good rare, Maiden. Very good rare, right there. Gnarlhorn, another Armiger. And then any other rares that we have that are level 50. These guys are for the fusion, that's why they're in there. But no, oh, and obviously this guy. So this guy, if you see this guy, 100% keep Metal Shaper. He's going to be great in Scarab King, Doom Tower, so definitely 100% keep him. I believe that's it. Everybody else is either Void. Paragon, you want to keep him, obviously. But everybody else is Void, which we might go through and just get rid of anyway. And then everybody else we got rid of. So guys, let me know what you guys are going to do. Let me know if you guys are going to do it, because I again, am taking the leap. I don't think there's a video out there because I don't think anybody wants to take the heat. But I'm taking it. I'm jumping off the ledge. I'm going to do it for you guys. Having a beer, go Dirtbag Nation. If you still with me, hit the subscribe so all these videos pop up for you. But again, let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know if you're going to do it. I did it. And I hope it works. So guys, appreciate it. Thanks for clicking on the video. Good luck. If you have any questions about Gaju, if you should keep or should not keep, put them in the comments. Join our Discord. And then we're going to be streaming every once in a while on YouTube and Twitch. And we got account takeovers every 100 subs, which there's one coming up. There's 2 coming up actually for our 500 sub. So guys, again, good luck. Appreciate it. and enjoy the rest of your week.